If you clicked on this video, then we are in an alignment together. So welcome. Hi, hello. Whether you're seeing this on my social media or you're just coming across this on your YouTube, my name is Aaliyah and I am a tarot reader and entrepreneur. Currently working on expanding my reach and my connections through media, so I'm trying out YouTube. YouTube is a great place for what I want, so I'm here. You are either getting a new job, leaving an old one, changing careers, going through a breakup, starting a new relationship, whatever it is, there's some major endings and beginnings that are happening right now in your life. And I can tell you right now, hey, you're not alone. This is something that many of us are going through at this time. I would like for you to find some solace in this video. So I already do my readings and I have my own separate Instagram account, but sometimes you just feel like you need to reach somewhere deeper and do a little bit more work, and you're not entirely sure what that's going to look like. And maybe it's not always meant for you to know exactly what that's going to look like, but just try something new. And this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I would want this to be an outlet of my thoughts and just deeper connection with you guys out there, because already the network is growing so much and ways to connect with people out there who don't live like where you're at. Because if we were just limited with what we had without the internet, we wouldn't have gotten as far as we are today. So please comment down below, let me know if you relate to my story, if you find some similarities in it. Also let me know what major change and transition you're going through, so we can all comfort each other and just give our support and let each other know that you have someone out there that can support you, you know? It can get a little lonely, so I would want this to be a loving and compassionate place. Okay guys, one of my current lessons right now that I would say I'm learning is how to have full confidence in my abilities and my talents. Spirit in the universe, God, Source has been really, or even my higher self I would say, has been really pushing me to put my stuff out there and not to let my doubts, insecurities, or overthinking or whatever excuse to slow me down, right? So lately I've actually been putting in like way more effort into my goals and my career and my ideas. I've been doing a better job at letting the old go. I've been doing, the work, but still, even you can't escape a lesson or a test from the universe if it is meant for you, okay? Like, you can't escape a lesson from the universe. It will show up in its big or small ways, and you will have to know what the lesson is trying to teach you, and then you can overcome it. But when you ask for a manifestation, or if you have a goal, let's say, universe, I want to be wealthy. The universe is going to be like, okay, I hear you. So you want to be wealthy, so I'm going to throw these little lessons and these challenges and obstacles at you so you can prove to us or the universe that you can handle being wealthy. I mean, you'll have to learn many lessons around money management, time management, how to be resourceful, how to save, how to invest. You will have many failures along the way, but all these are strengthening you so you can be in the position to hold your desire or to maintain that. Because if you were just to get what you want overnight, chances are, without going through these challenges to make you into a stronger person, you wouldn't have the capacity to be that person that has all of your desires. So lately, one of the things I've been manifesting is expansion and growth in my business, and just overall expanding my ability to hold abundance and attract abundance. So I already have my tarot business, but right now I'm in a situation where I need to leave in a short amount of time. So I was thinking, okay, well, I'll get a part-time job to help me get some extra money while I'm working on my business, and I'll just let the abundance come to me. So I thought I would apply for jobs just part-time around me that aren't far, so I can just save more money and time to do what I want for my business. So the first job I applied to, I interviewed and everything, but they never called me back. Okay, so I was like, okay, I believe, universe, if you're guiding me to make this choice, it's the right choice for me. If it's meant to be, then it'll happen. Never got a call back. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I was getting guidance that was like the right thing to do, whatever, I don't know, because I was seeing 222, when I was on the phone, but I tried to meet up with the manager the first time and she wasn't there. There was like a mix up with the schedule, and it was just already little things like that. I was like, okay, maybe it's not meant to be. So the second, it was another mix up with the interview. I put the time in like 30 minutes later than it actually was, but I still went in and I got the interview and I got the job. But here's the thing. So today was my first day at the job, and I was running a few minutes late. It wasn't anything extreme. It was literally 3 minutes. And I just thought, okay, well, it's not that big of a deal. I live close by, so I just know this wouldn't really happen again, right? Well, I walk in and the manager says, okay, well, I'm sorry, but we can't do this today. We have a employee policy, like a tardy thing, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, hold up. I just spent my time getting up, getting ready, like doing all this to get this job that I know that I don't even really want to do deep down inside. This isn't what I want to do. It's just for money. It's not my passion. It's not my purpose. It's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And now I'm getting rejected because I'm a few minutes late when I know how valuable my time is. And I was like, so there's no understanding or like compassion here at all, really, basically is what I'm saying. And he was just like, no, it's the policy. And so I left. And actually a few minutes later I came back because I just wanted to get more of an understanding about why I couldn't just work that day, because I had planned my day that I was going to go to work first and like everything was going to go smoothly or whatever, but no, that didn't happen. So that left me like kind of angry and honestly questioning, like, why am I even doing this? Like, why am I even here? Why is my time seen as not valuable to y'all? And it's not, it's minimum wage. Like, it's not even like a crazy paying job or anything like that. It's not like you can't just get someone else. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you're working for these jobs, these like big companies, you're just replaceable to them. They can easily just hire someone else just like you, someone else to do the slave and the sheep work just like you. I know that my spirit, my body, my soul, the way that I am, I know I'm meant to be an entrepreneur. It's the way that I function. I mean, I couldn't even finish school. It's not that I wasn't smart enough or I didn't try. It was literally just the way that I function in my brain. I cannot dedicate myself to something that I know is not what my soul wants. Like, it just won't happen. And I'm a very good and hard worker. Like, I know the value that I bring to someone. But see, the thing about me, I've always kind of stood out and I've always kind of wanted to go my own way when I do things. And this was just like a sign for me, like a wake-up call almost. Like, I'm more understanding of what I'm getting myself into. Like, I just shouldn't expect them to really see me and understand me as a person, and things happen. And like, I guess my energy in a way kind of shows in that I'm not really in it that much, which I guess is fair, but it just motivated me to make this because I know this is something that, even though it's uncomfortable at first and it's very new to me, it's something that I know that I could do like for a lifetime. And like, recently I've been connecting with so many awesome, amazing people all around the world, and it's really nice to communicate with humans. And even though it may not be in real life at this moment for me as much as I would want it to, it's still a way to connect with people and not to feel such like an alien. I've always been I guess you can say the black sheep. I mean, I'm the middle child of 9. I'm really into tarot, psychic things, astrology, anything like spiritual, metaphysical. Like, I've always been attracted to those things since I was a little girl, and that really sets me apart from my family. I don't really get the support and understanding from my family, but on this journey, I think that's a lesson that I'm learning also right now, is just to accept that some people aren't going to be on the journey that you are, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to understand you, and that's okay. Ask yourself, what do you really want to do? If you're waking up at the same time every day, it's just like a routine, and you just go to a job that you know that doesn't serve you on a soul level, and there's something else that brings you way more joy, then, maybe it's time you start being real with yourself about how you can make what you want into a full reality, like a dream that you have. How can you make that into reality where you can support yourself? I feel like when we stop telling the universe there's no other way to get this money, there's no other way to get this thing until I work for a system or a company, then the universe is going to keep giving us that, and they're going to keep saying, okay, well, yeah, that's the only way you think that you can get abundance and prosperity is through this way, so that's the only way I'm going to give it to you. So I'm not saying being an entrepreneur or independent in your career is like, it's not meant for everyone, and it's not something that is easy, but if you know deep down in your soul, like, you want to be the leader and creator in your own life when it comes to your money and your work, then maybe you should start listening to that inner voice a little bit more, because I know for me that's something that I recently have been believing in and I've been working on doing really well, and I guess I haven't fully made that jump because I was trying to work a part-time job. Honestly, Spirit's been telling me to like go full in, you're gonna be successful, we got you, because the universe really does have your back at the end of the day. The universe is not gonna let you fall so hard to where you can't get back up, okay? But you have to see when the universe is giving you that helping hand and that opportunity that you have to take and act on. Are you going to let your fears win? Or are you going to keep pushing and pursuing towards your goals, no matter what that looks like or what that takes? That means you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that what you want can actually be achieved. Sometimes believing in yourself means being the only person that believes in yourself. When you're taking that journey to pursue your dreams and your goals, if it's like something creative or it's like a passion, you have to be prepared for others to doubt you, okay? But if you let other people's opinions, thoughts, feelings, whatever dictate the action that you take, you will never achieve your goals or your dreams, because you're letting other people control you. When you decide to take your own path and stray from the crowd, you have to be willing to let a lot of things go and not to take things personally. And a lot of this takes forgiveness and compassion and love. So love is really important. You will be tested, okay? But as long as you keep going, no matter what your external environment or people around you are saying or what it looks like, you will inevitably reach your goals. You have to embody the person who lives your desired life. You can't pretend to be it. You have to become it. So that means aligning your thoughts, your actions, your words, everything around your desired new reality or life. This thing that you want to manifest for yourself. This could be like a goal or career. For example, if you want to become a professional basketball player, you can't become that by sitting on your all day, okay? You gotta get up at a certain time and do these hard things that not everyone would be doing, but you have to do because you know what you have to do to reach your goal, and you're not going to be making excuses for yourself. You would ask yourself, the person who I want to become, or the person who has the thing that I want, what would they be doing right now? What choices would they be making? What decisions would they be making? When you start changing your beliefs and your thoughts and your actions into the person that you want to become that has your manifestation, you will automatically align with those energies and manifest that into your life. And then before you know it, you will be that person and you will have that thing and you will know how to take care of it because you basically earned it on an energetic level. You aligned with it so you can maintain it. And it's gonna take effort, and in order to strengthen you, to be more resilient, you will be tested, okay? The universe will test you. You may bend and break on the way, but you will always rise stronger and empowered through it. Even more determined, it's truly what you were meant to do. Okay, and it's not always pretty. I don't know if you guys know who Tony Robbins is, but I listen to a lot of inspirational speakers, mentors, coaches, that have similar goals as mine to help humanity in a way of teaching them and being of guidance to them. So if that's truly what you're meant to do, you're not going to give up, and you will have this inner knowing inside of you. I know this is who I'm meant to become. I know this is what I'm meant to do. This is my purpose. This is why I'm here. You have to hold on to that and believe in that. And can't allow anything or anyone to shake that. If you give up, then you can't blame anyone but yourself, okay? If you give up on yourself, the universe is going to give up on you too. You have to be willing to show everything around you, inside the universe, that this is something that you're choosing. You will learn lessons, you will learn little things and be tested by people around you, people who don't believe in you, people who don't see you, people who reject you, things that just don't work out the way that you planned. You will find a way, okay? If this is what you want to do, you will find a way around everything and you won't give up. You may hit the ground a little bit and be slowed down, but you will come back 10 times harder. And you have to learn how to be that way. Taking this path is no joke, but your soul chose this specific path for you. Everyone has a unique lifetime that's planned out for them from beginning to end, from birth to passing over. So this is why you shouldn't really get too involved with other people outside of you that aren't basically in your inner world, okay? And even the people that are in your inner world, like your family, your friends, they won't always see things the way that you do. And that may be a tough pill to swallow, but over time you won't really care because you'll start to find that validation and that support within yourself and with like-minded people. So having a community is really important, and this is where you have to get in tune with your intuition and only focus on your path. You have to see what specifically you need. Even a few months ago, like not even a year ago, I was really focused on how I could help other people getting too involved in their life. And I wasn't really honoring and respecting my goals and my path. And I will get into this on another podcast later. But as soon as I did, I transformed my energy into focusing on myself. I got basically kicked out of these places because they were using me. They were basically using me. And I was being a people pleaser, like getting too emotional over what they were doing, overthinking what they were doing. I was putting no energy towards my goals and what I wanted. And I was dedicating so many hours and so much time to other people who weren't giving me even half of that back. So on this path, you're gonna have to be a little selfish. And I'm not saying don't connect with your friends and your family and do kind things and listen to them and be there for them. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to follow your own inner voice because no one understands you as much as you do. And no one knows where you're going but you and your spirit team in the universe, okay? That's not for you to explain to anyone. It's not for them to understand. It's not for them to get. By taking on that role, it's a big responsibility. Not everyone has to see it or get you, okay? I'm a manifester in human design. I don't know if you know what that is. Basically, that means is that we are meant to pave the way for others, take on a more authoritative leadership role, basically be the initiators and start something new for others to build off on. And we are the ones that are supposed to take the first step and go first. And I am learning lots of lessons around that. I've always been this really confident soul where I stand up in my beliefs and my truths, a little bit non-conformative, and I would say someone call me rebellious or even just stubborn. So I know I'm built for this. Like, I don't like being told to do by people who think they know what's good for me and what's better for me than me. And that's usually someone who doesn't even see me as a soul or as a person. Like, they don't even really know me. And I just never rocked with that since I was like a kid, or with my parents or teachers or managers, whatever. So I just know I'm meant to go my own way. If you are saying this, you're probably a very independent soul and you're here to change the world with your independence and what makes you unique, what makes you innovative, what makes you unique in you. And it doesn't even have to be like leading a lot of people and like being the CEO. It could be something in your small little way that you create your own community and you inspire others and help others embrace their gifts and their talents. It looks different for everyone, but I know for me, I used to dim my light a lot for people, and now I'm not anymore. And I'm going to be more real about what I want, and I'm going to keep going on this path. No matter what comes my way, no matter who tries to stop me, no matter what happens, I know I'm going to do what it takes and what my intuition tells me to do, because I know that I'm here for a very big special reason. I don't care what other people say. That's their problem. I know my value. Even if someone else doesn't see it, I see it now. I only seek validation from myself. And I love myself enough to go after my goals, and I believe in myself and my capabilities enough to actually achieve that. And then when you go forth with that attitude, you will meet people just like you, and people who will see you and people who will believe in you. So don't give up, keep going. I look forward to doing many more of these in the future. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I just kind of allowed myself to just get some things off my chest. I hope that you can relate to as well. So comment down below and let me know how you relate, and please talk to me. I would love to connect with you guys. You can connect with me on my TikTok at Indigo Lotus Oracle or my Instagram. The links will be in the description below. Also, you can book a personal reading with me by emailing me or contacting me on my Instagram. All that will be in the description below. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you got something from this. Please give this a like, subscribe for more, and I love you. Peace and love.